Right, we've got a Suzuki GSXR 1000 on a 54 plate. It's a K5. Can't remember how much it's got on it now. 44,000, I think it says. 44,834 miles. It's coming. Its horn's not working. We're going to investigate that. And it's got a oil leak from the oil cooler. As you can see there, the bracket snapped. Been banging on the header pipe, spraying oil, so I'm not going to run it. He actually rolled it to me and I was like, turn it off, turn it off. He's spraying oil everywhere. Lucky it didn't go on his back tyre there. And he's having a full service as well. So there's the oil cooler that we're going to be fitting on it. It's a brand new second-hand one from eBay. Brand new to the bike, but second hand. There's all the brackets. So I'm going to put some of the brackets with it as well. And then we've got a service kit as well. We've got spark plugs in there. We've got an air filter, oil filter, and some oil. So yeah, let's get it all thrown on. Right, we've got the tank up. I can get to the air filter and the spark plugs and the horn wiring. I reckon it's going to be the switch gear, because the horn actually works when you power it up. So, and I've had the switch apart already before I started doing all the filming and stuff, and it's not the bottom. So I reckon it's going to be that plug from the switch gear. But anyway, side panels are off. There we go. So you can see the oil cooler a bit better there now. See the bracket that snaps. It's that bracket here. Oh, I should have got the torch really, but yeah, you can see it there. There we go. It snaps. And it's been rubbing on there, banging away on that header pipe, and it's split. You can see where it's been spraying the oil. I'll point the camera to it. Right. Alright, so I'm going to do the oil cooler first, and then I'm going to dump the oil and do the oil filter while I'm down here. Then the side panels can go on, and then all that's left then will be the plugs in the air filter and the wiring for that horn. Alright, next bit. Right, that's the oil cooler off. You can see where the bracket snapped there. Where's the little piece? Just had it, there it is. There's a little piece, that's the bit that snapped off. Also noticed there, right, okay, so this, when it was dangling down, the lugs on the top have gone. See on the donor one, yeah, you got the lugs there. So obviously, right, so it snapped down. All the weight's been on that, up and down movement, and that snaps as well. So I need to get this piece off the bottom of the radiator, obviously, yeah, to remove the broken lugs. Guess what? There were no broken lugs there, so somebody already knew about it. Somebody's already took this piece off to remove the lugs that snaps off the top, and then just left it. And obviously over time, that's just snapped. That's unbelievable. So yeah, all right, forget about all that. I'm gonna mount it all up with the new bracket. That's the new bracket that's got to go on there. It goes that way, which holds the oil cooler up, and then obviously I'm going to put this piece on the bottom of the radiator, and it goes through there and it bolts into the bottom of the radiator, and it'll be nice and solid once again. All right, next bit. Oh, I've got to put some new O-rings in the top as well, but there we go. Right, let's get it fitted. That's the oil cooler on. All bolted up. New O-rings in the, obviously new O-rings in there. New brackets on. The captive on the back of there was doing nibbling head in a little bit. I had to thread it through manually first and put it all back together. But I put copper grease on the ball, the bolts as well, so it should come apart easier. It's nice and solid. It's good as well because that oil cooler is actually drained. So when you drain the oil, you never actually drain everything out of these bloody lights because that's still full of oil. So that being empty, it's going to get a proper oil flush as well on oil service. Bit of an history with this bike as well, I reckon, because obviously it's got all different fairings on it. They're all bloody mismatched colour. While I'm fitting that oil cooler, I looked up and I noticed this. Now I'm no expert, but that looks like it's been on fire or very, very hot. But yeah, it's even carboned up on here. It's like it's been on fire at one point. If only this frame could talk, eh? Right, next job. That's the oil filter done as well. It's in these here. Obviously it's not my first time using them, but it comes in a box. Your oil, the only thing is you can't see the level, so you don't know how much you've already put in there. But yeah, it comes in a box. Middle of it can get recycled, and obviously the cardboard can get recycled as well. Saves on that big massive plastic 5 litre tub. Tried to reuse a few of them in the past. Definitely reusing that one. But yeah, I think they're a really good idea then. Right, so I've just put it just over the limit because obviously we've got to fill that oil filter up, and then we've got to fill the new oil filter cooler up as well. I am going to start it up. You can start it with a tank like that instead of everything still plugged in. I'm going to start it up, let the oil light go out, and turn it off so that the oil level can settle again while I'm doing the air filter and them spark plugs. And I still need to look at that horn light as well. So let's it's not had the clutch switch modification on this one, so I'm gonna have to pull the clutch in. Right, that's the oil light out. The cam followers were a little bit loud then, so the oil pressure kicked in. Hope it's not caused any damage to that engine, not having that oil leak on that oil cooler. The oil light's out and staying out, which is good. Bloody loud. Right. Let the choke just kick off. Starting to burn a little bit of the oil that was on the exhaust. I didn't get off with the brake cleaner. Right. Idle's sorting itself out, choke's knocking itself off, so I'll knock it off now and let it just settle. Look and find the right level. Right, so let's do this air filter and the spark plugs. Wow, so that was a bit of an arse to get out because it's all swelled up, it's all cracked. And he did say what's the plugs doing because he feels like it's misfiring now and then. That's going to cause that because now that insulation bit there is cracked, it's all swelled up on the inside. Every now and then it's probably going to be arcing on the inside instead of actually making contact with the spark plug. Obviously, it's going to be making contact with the spark plug, but instead of firing inside, instead of sparking inside the combustion chamber, where it's supposed to, every now and then it's probably finding its way out the spark and arcing in, like in that bit there where it's not going to do anything inside the combustion chamber. So this coil stick needs replacing. 129 0044. It's 4400. So I need to try and find one of them now. Bloody hell, there's always something, isn't there? Alright, back to this one. Finally got one. We've got another, well, not finally got one. It didn't take us too long. We've sourced a donor one. So the rest of there on the deck. That's sealed free. That one's got a crack in it. So that one's gonna start doing the same thing. I'll let him know. But I could only get my hands on one. So yeah, that one. The other one's in the bin over there now. So I need to clean all the top of this off, get them spark plugs out, and then fit all the rest of them. Put the airbox back on, put the new air filter in. Alright, so all that back together. So brand new plugs in, new air filter, all the air boxes back on. Put the seat in the tank back on. So let's check this. Yeah, it's right at the bottom of the window. So yeah, that's because obviously it's had to fill up the oil filter and the oil cooler. Left it to settle, so yeah, it's gonna need topping up now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it to the full level, and then yeah, put the rest of the panels back on. Check it all over, and then it's all done. Alright, so fairing's back on. So, with all that issues with getting that bloody coil pack out and going sourcing one, I forgot all about the horn. I put all the bloody tank back on now. So I'm going to lift that tank back up, set that seat back off, lift the tank back up, and check the connection block that goes to the switchgear. I'm hoping it's that. Alright, so I took that one apart here, cleaned it up. The contacts was a little bit furry, all that green crap in there, crud. So yeah, turn the ignition on. I know I shouldn't do it while everything's unplugged there, but and now the horn works. So there we go. Right, bang it all back together quick. And that's it, we're done. So I have checked since as well. So yeah, arm works. There's that light there, the FI light did come on when I turned the ignition on with air sensors unplugged and stuff, map sensor. But it's all out. Got no FI light, no oil light, oil level's good. Spark plugs, air filter, oil filter, all done. Oil cooler, all done, bolted up. She's ready for the road again. Thanks for watching.